Cheer. Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. Cheer. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. It be knocking watch lights out. My spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. Yo, you already know what time it is. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, man. Thanks for tapping in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got to get right into it. Young Miami. I knew it. I knew she wasn't around Diddy just to be around Diddy. And I knew she wasn't around Diddy just for the money. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're there just for the money, that's what you're there for, just for the money. Young Miami was doing things for the money. Wonder why the City Girls fell off. Wonder why her and JT wasn't around each other as much as how they came in. You understand? Granted, they both was in relationships or whatever they call they situationships, but it makes more sense now, and we're going to get into it even more. But not just Young Miami in trouble. Not just Young Miami, right? It's a whole bunch of other people in trouble. But 50 Cent's baby mom was playing some of the same roles as Young Miami was playing. Now, Young Miami wasn't playing just a partner to Diddy. If y'all understand what I'm leading to. Young Miami was an X Factor. And when I say X Factor, I hope y'all understand exactly what I'm saying. Not only was she an X Factor, but she was also at these events roaming around with that baggie of baby powder on her, making sure she grease some palms when they looking like they need, or when it's necessary, or when Diddy calls for her. So when we talking about Miami, we talking about somebody that was actually not just around Diddy as a partner, an intimate partner, but she was around Diddy actually participating in some of these crimes, actually aiding, actually contributing to the cause. If Diddy tell you take this bag and take it from A to B, you contributing to the cause. If Diddy say take this pouch and I want you to walk around the party, you bet not go nowhere in the party without this pouch, and you make sure everybody straight in the party. She was doing it. And it makes sense why she wasn't talking, why she wasn't defending Diddy, why she zipped her mouth completely shut. Because at some point, I think she had to know that she was getting in trouble too. Simple as that. Simple as that. And 50 Cent mom, as much as 50 troll Diddy, now I gotta say this because I feel like Diddy get trolled by 50 so much. And without Diddy saying a word at all, yo baby mom being implicated in this whole situation with Diddy too, makes the situation, Diddy ain't even gotta troll you, bruh. The public gonna troll you based off of your connections to the baby mama, and the baby mama having connections to Diddy and these parties and Young Miami and being a mule and being the X Factor. Hey, this case finna open up. It's finna be a boatload of people
in jail with R. Kelly. That's all I'm finna say.
Right about Young Miami that has everybody looking at her sideways.
So phony got me looking at him sideways.
So you guys already know Cassie was suing Diddy and Diddy settled out of court. Now there's someone else that's suing Diddy named Lil Rod, and it seems like he opened up Pandora's box as well. So he was already claiming that Young Miami's cousin was, trying to force herself on him. And now it seems like he is alleging that Young Miami was an alleged, worker for Diddy, right along with Diddy's other girlfriends, Daphne, Joy, and Jade. I'm not exactly sure who Jade is, but Young Miami, Jade, and Daphne Joy were allegedly ex-workers for Diddy. This document is from the lawsuit and it says ex-workers in Mr. Jones' bed the morning after being you-know-what. On another occasion in Miami, Florida on Thanksgiving night of 2022, Mr. Combs asked Mr. Jones and DeForest Taylor to enter the studio bathroom. He asked them for a $100 bill because he wanted to do Coca-Cola with him. Mr. Jones was scared, but luckily he didn't have a $100 bill, so Mr. Combs waited a little later to do Coca-Cola with Young Miami. Later that evening, he required Mr. Jones to solicit ex-workers from a booby trap on the river located at this address. Mr. Jones did so, and Mr. Combs forced him to engage in unsolicited acts with these workers. Now it continues and says Robin Greenhill, the accountant, will ensure the wiring funds transfer or cash payouts to ex-workers. Frankie Santella, Moy Bond, hopefully I pronounced that right, Brendan Paul, and KK would also be responsible for ensuring payment to ex-workers in cash. Young Miami, Jade, and Daphne Joy were
Nigga. Diddy wasn't only orchestrating these backdoor parties, these dark parties, these parties that changed the atmosphere, changed about 12:30, 1 o'clock at night. These parties that Diddy was throwing, and Young Miami was present, and 50 Baby Mom was present, and all these other people he was assigning these assignments to do certain things. He even had certain people making sure Young Miami, which was the X Factor, along with all the other ones we don't know about yet, on top of the ones we do know about right now. He had people making sure that those people got paid. So we know he ain't got to worry about handling that as far as the money go, because once the money leave his possession, he got people that's gonna make sure these people got paid, including Miami. If she didn't just get hers from Diddy firsthand because she was sitting in a nigga lap. Period. Right? This nigga's son's wrapped up in this stuff. He bounced on everybody. Nigga, whoever has ever in everdom ever had the feds come for them. You on a private jet going island to island, non-extradition region to region, and then all of a sudden they halt your plane and blow down on you, and you don't end up in jail. Like, that's automatic to me. With like when niggas from the streets do that, they automatically say flight risk. So when a millionaire do it, that should be a flight risk times 10, and he ain't go to jail, bruh. When I say this case right here, it's so much going on. You got Young Dolph situation going on still. You still got YSL situation still going on. YFN Lucci just got done with his situation. This situation with Diddy, you got Keefe D dealing with his situation over the Tupac talking too much. But this right here, right now, recently, present, becomes the biggest scandal in hip hop, bruh. Diddy wasn't only having these parties for particular people, right? He was also breaking the law by feeding them contraband. You had sexual assaults going on. You had people getting spiked, like drinks getting. You see what I'm saying? And Young Miami, the light on her right now just as big as this on Diddy, because you've been Diddy's side pocket since you've been around Diddy. So now that this has came out, there's no way me as well as the public won't believe that you didn't have any involvement in some of these things, being the fact that you was around Diddy for real. It's in some of these, it's in the paperwork, bruh. It's people that's willing to attest to these statements. And it's more people coming out by the day. And people wonder why it's more people coming out by the day. You got to understand, with Diddy didn't got away with doing a lot of stuff for a good about 30 years or better. So we talking about most likely 30 years of secrets, 30 years of stuff we don't know, and people we don't know it happened to, people that became victims around Diddy. Shout out All Access Media too on that content. Make sure y'all go follow them. They stay up to date, up to par with their content. Like, look what's going on. And if you think she just gonna walk away from something so big that's going on right now, she don't got money like Diddy. And right now, Diddy can't afford to pay for her and pay for him in this situation right now. So we really finna see if Young Miami gonna be a ride or die chick, or she gonna be the chick that get on the stand and help them take Diddy down. That's what we finna see. Because we know for a fact, just like they know for a fact that they know for a fact, Young Miami seen some things and did some things. And it's in the paperwork we starting to see that she done a lot of things. You was a mule, a X Factor, a playground girlfriend, and a whatever else Diddy wanted you to do for him. And now look at the situation you in. And if y'all think she ain't in some trouble too, y'all got life fucked up. Hit that like button. Subscribe